See what you put on a different hat and see what's going on the other side.
That's right. My healthy hat here this morning, Ed. You know, anybody that knows me knows that I like to try to eat as healthy as I possibly can. Angie's helped me with that. She's from Blunt Memorial now, and this morning we're talking something different. You know, we talk a lot of food and how to prepare food and stuff like that, but there's certain minerals in food that are important for our bodies.
That's exactly right. And magnesium is one that's really getting a lot of buzz in the world of nutrition today. And it's interesting, when you look at magnesium, it's estimated that up to 80% of Americans are not getting enough. And it does all kinds of important things in our bodies, from regulating our heartbeat to nerve functions. But when you look into really some of the deficiency symptoms of magnesium, it's common things that I talk to my patients about every day. Fatigue, insomnia, problems sleeping, constipation, general anxiety and depression. Some of those things can be linked to a magnesium deficiency.
Really?
So it's pretty interesting. And when you dig into the research a little bit more, we see that higher intakes of magnesium are also linked to some some improvements of serious health conditions. Higher magnesium intake is linked to decreased heart disease, decreased blood pressure on a pretty significant way, and decreased diabetes, and also increased blood sugar control if you have diabetes. So it's actually a really important mineral that most people aren't getting enough of. So I really want to talk about some ways you can get it from food first, and then possibly supplements if you need it.
So let me guess that you're not going to tell us that you can get it from French fries.
That's exactly right. So, you know, although there's probably actually a teeny bit of magnesium.
It probably got fried out at that point.
It's in plant-based foods primarily.
It is.
And the biggest source is leafy greens. So when we come back to just a balanced diet, that's what I try to get people to eat more of, but the average person just isn't getting enough. The recommended dietary allowance is like 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium a day. And for example, if you ate a cup of chard or spinach, you're getting about 150 milligrams. Raw.
Okay, so if you cook it down, it's like literally like a quarter of a cup.
You can totally
just like put that in one spoon and
if you
eat
do
it,
that, you can really up your magnesium quite a bit.
Huge,
but more leafy greens, so that's a huge source. Second is pumpkin seeds. Great source. 1/8 of a cup, which is really just a small amount, has 92 milligrams. So it's about a quarter of what you need. They're good.
I like them.
Yeah, and I love these. That you can get them spiced up a little bit. I love when I make my Jacqueline, and I always scoop out the seeds and really make them, roast them at home. But these you can find at the regular grocery store. So this is a spicy blend. You get sort of a honey cinnamon blend too if you like that. Kefir or yogurt. I'm not a huge fan, so you'll have to taste it.
No.
I'm not a huge. It's a real tangy taste. It's also a good source of probiotics. But 1 cup of kefir has about 50 milligrams. So that's again about an 1/8 of your daily needs for the day.
Remind us how much we need a day?
About 300 to 400 milligrams a day. Almonds is another really good source. 1 ounce of almonds is about 76 milligrams. So again, approaching a quarter of what you need for the day.
Does it matter if they're roasted?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
So that's the cool thing, is it's little bits of adding.
Get cooked out.
That's right. It might minimize a little bit with cooking, but but you're still going to get it.
Perfect.
Black beans is another really good source.
Nice.
1/2 cup of black beans is about 60 milligrams, and then half of an avocado is 30 milligrams. So the cool thing is, when you're getting this in food, you're getting all the nutrients combined, so you really get a beneficial effect. The other cool thing is 1 ounce of dark chocolate is about 41 milligrams.
Really?
So you don't want to try to get 10 ounces to get your whole 400 for the day. But 1 little ounce, again, if you had a little bit of all of these, you're going to easily get it from food. The problem is most people aren't doing that. So if you're not, and you have some issues, one other thing that's really cool, it's been linked to decrease in severity and duration of migraine headaches. So in some people who are dealing with something like that, a supplement might come in handy. This is one that's a magnesium citrate. It's a powder you mix with water. And then there's another one called magnesium glycinate. So it's just something to consider if you're not getting enough from food and you're really dealing with some of those health issues. But try food first.
So a little bit of fatigue, lack of sleeping, constipation. If
those
you
are
have
some
any of those
issues
symptoms,
to really look at your magnesium
then
intake.
maybe try this before you go to the doctor.
And talk to your doctor about it too. But yeah, absolutely. We all need more of these for lots of reasons.
Food is medicine.
It can be. It really can.
Angie Tillman from Blunt Memorial, thank you so much for joining us this morning. All right, stay with us right here on Fox 43 News this morning. When we come back, we're heading to the kitchen. Chef Jeffrey Alejandro. Uh-oh, he's going to do something crazy in there. We always know he does. We'll be right back.